A model, a GenAI model, takes some input and generates output through a predictive means. It predicts what we expect to see as the output, and it generates it. An agent can do stuff. And in that, it can exert some level of autonomy. Let me give you an example. So we all know that GenAI is really good at writing code. So depending on the complexity of the task, if I go to a GenAI model and I ask it to write some code, it will generate some reasonable code that I can use. Now, what if I do the same with a GenAI-based agent? It can write the code, run it in a container, review the runtime. Potentially, if there are runtime issues, it can fix them in the code, and then get back to me. So right there, you can see by doing, which in this case is defined by actually running the code that it generates, it can iterate on the code and improve it. So you can see how powerful this concept can be, the concept of agents. In fact, to the point where Gartner believes that the future of AI is in multi-agent-based systems. In fact, not only do we agree with that, we think it's inevitable. It's going to happen. And we're going to be at the forefront of that. Let me show you an example of that. In this case, it's a life-changing event. And I'm getting married. And what you're seeing here is these chatbots starting to talk to each other. That top chatbot might not even know that there is a legal advice functionality in the system. And it doesn't have to know. All it needs to do is check that query against all of these. And maybe procurement is going to say, well, it has nothing to do with me. But the agents that do will come back. They may, in turn, actually consult with their down-chain agents and ultimately get back to me. And it's very helpful because, yeah, I'm getting married. Therefore, I need some legal advice. My payroll is going to change. Potentially, my benefits are going to change. And this consolidated view is going to make me much more productive. Let me actually switch to a demo. Here we go. I have the agent network for the banking. And I can actually interact with this system. So I can say something like, let's say, I need a better loan because I have a larger net worth. Is that something? I don't know. So what you're going to see here is these agents communicating with each other. They're actually talking to each other to see which agent or agents are going to have to talk to us. You can see the discussions between the agents. These discussions are in natural language. It's amazing to sit down and actually just look at what they're saying to each other. And when they're done talking, looks like they're really chatty, they're going to come back to us in a moment. And this customer service representative is going to formulate a response back. So there's this whole response that you can see has brought in elements from the various different agents and this one unified response back to me. And so you can hopefully already imagine where we're going to go with this in the future as we are agentifying our organizations.